Hello, University Christian Church. I'm Reverend Nathan Hill, your pastor, excited to share with you a special invitation on this gorgeous Tuesday. These past few weeks, we have celebrated stewardship, the way God has blessed us in our lives, ways that we may not even be aware of, and the ways that we're invited to respond to those gifts. This Sunday, we conclude our stewardship campaign with Celebration Sunday. You're invited. Your neighbors are invited. Your friends are invited. We will have our worship time at 10:45 a.m. with our special guest preacher, Reverend Dr. Sathi Clark from Wesley Theological Seminary. You are going to love him. We will also take time in worship to collect the pledges and giving estimates that our congregation lifts up and will share for the work that God is calling us to do in the next year. And we'll pray and we'll ask that God bless all of those gifts and all the ways that every member of our congregation gives generously. And after worship, we're going to eat. We're going to celebrate. We're going to party. We're going to have some excellent food. We're going to have some thank you blasts where different folks are going to get up and just say thank you to so many of the leaders who make our ministry possible in this church as we care for the homeless, as we feed the hungry, as we worship together, as we gather together, as we learn together, as we grow together, all the ways all the gifts that are used that enable us to do the work and care for each other and share God's love with our community. So you won't want to miss it. You'll want to have some fun. And it's a great time to invite a guest because our music's going to be fun, our worship is going to be fun, and of course, eating together is always a blast. So please come. Please make sure you're here bright and early to be a part of this special day. As I mentioned in worship, we will pick up our estimate of giving cards. These are the pledges that church members make to support the ministry of the church in the coming year. You should have received one in the mail. If not, there will be plenty here, so you don't need to worry about it. You can pick up one when you get here. We just ask that everyone who feels led, who feels like they want to respond to God and support the work of this church, that they do so by giving weekly or monthly or an annual amount. You can put those numbers here, and we'll turn these in the middle of our service and pray over them and ask God to bless these pledges so that we can do all that God calls us to do in this coming year. We're excited, and I want you to be excited. I am so grateful, so proud to be a pastor of this church, of such a generous community in so many ways, such a vibrant community that really feels that God is leading us in some new directions to do some amazing things. And that is possible because of your faith, your trust in God, and your listening to God, and your prayer, and your support. And so this Sunday we're going to celebrate that. But I just want to say as your pastor, thank you. Thank you for making my job easier than it probably could be because of your generosity, because of your love, because of your passion, your leadership, and your desire to share the love of Christ with our community. That enables us to live out our call to be the church at the intersection of a diverse community and a loving God. I will see you Sunday at 10:45 a.m. and for lunch at 12 noon. Come ready to celebrate what God is doing and what God has done. Amen.